Hello, everyone. This is Rich and Kimberly coming back at you with another informative video here. Hopefully, you are gaining something out of the other ones. You must be because we're getting a lot of hits,
Thank
and
you.
hopefully, you will gain more out of this one. And this particular clip is going to be on something that affects a lot of people, and that being, I hate my job or hate going to my job, all that kind of stuff. And this is going to be more of a two-part thing. So we will touch on a few things on this one, and then the sequel will dig a little deeper
A little deeper.
into what what can possibly cause some of those things, some of the remedies. But I've been in the corporate world forever, and I've got a lot to say on it. Of course, I got to be careful because I'm still in the corporate world.
Yeah,
But I'll
no, not
dance on that rice paper when we get to it. But for right now, I'll have Kimberly give her opinion on why so many people hate their job and possibly a couple of tidbits she can give you on how to cope with that. So, Kimberly?
sure. Well, I just want to give you something to bring you some peace because there's a lot of people who hate, most people who that are working right now don't like their jobs. They either don't like their boss, they're being micromanaged, their job is no longer fulfilling, it's a toxic environment, but you got to pay the bills. I get it. And so that's a hard place to be. I just, first of all, want you to have compassion. Have compassion for yourself that you are in a place that is uncomfortable. And you're not stuck. There is nothing wrong with you. But you're there for a reason. I'm not going to go into that, but what I want to give you are some tools to kind of help you through the day. Knowing that when you there's going to come a time when you're not going to be there anymore, and when your purpose for being there is fulfilled. But in the meantime, when you wake up in the morning, let this be about you taking care of you. Okay, let the job go. Just be your best, and that's what you want to do. You want to be to the place where what other people think, say, and do, and what they're doing, let them do what they do. You just worry about what comes from you. So that if you're in a place where your boss is being unreasonable, let them be unreasonable. You just be you. And if they don't, you're not going to be in a place where you whatever you fear, you're going to invite it into you. So don't fear anything. Don't fear losing your job or fear being homeless don't fear those things because they're not going to happen if you let yourself know that's not going to happen to me and you really believe it. It won't happen. Okay, because what we think is what we create, and that is for sure. That's solid. That's science. Okay, so I just want you to know that you don't have to worry because worrying is like praying for what you don't want. So stop worrying. Trust that when the time is right, when your position, in fact, focus on that. What would you love? If things could be different, what would they look like? Put your energy and focus into that instead of what's not right. Look for all the things that are right because our thoughts affect us. And so good thoughts give us good feelings, increase our vibration. Fearful thoughts, worry thoughts, dreadful thoughts, anxious thoughts, those all bring us down. And we want to be up, right? So hopefully those will help. And if you need more help, just look me up at heartjoytoday.com. Kimberly Humphreys, your Heart Joy Coach. I'm also at balancingmylife.com and iUniversity.org.
She's all over the place. So, again, those are just some short tidbits for you, and the sequel will have a lot more. You know, I had to hold my tongue during this one because I was ready to go off. But again, got to keep my job. So anyway, until we talk again, take care.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. And remember, you're